Hello chess family, it's me National Master Jesse James, and today we're going to be playing another bot. This is just a fun series. I thought, let's take on all the bots and see how we do. And this one I'm going to be playing M3gan from the new horror movie, which I'm definitely a big horror fan. Me and my girlfriend are actually going to go watch it tonight. So yeah, I'm really excited to go see this movie. And I saw that she was on here, so I was like, okay, well let's go ahead and try to play M3gan. I already got one of our good quotes over here. She won't let anything harm you. Alright, here we go. Let's start this game off. And let's see, what color am I going to get? I like to choose random, so let's do that. And of course, I'll be letting you know what M3gan's saying whenever we're playing this game. After I beat you, I'm coming for the rest of the cats. You know what happens to bad children who don't mind their manners. Ooh, okay, M3gan. Let's see here. I have a lot of moves I like to play. I like E5, I like Scandinavian, C5, Sicilian, Knight F6, Alekhine. You know what? Let's just go ahead and go B6 for the Owens. I haven't done that one in forever, so let's go B6. I like to try and mix it up as much as possible. Alright, typically Bishop B7 gets played here to attack the E4 pawn. And Knight F6 or E6 gets played here to put pressure on the pawn here. You are trying to see about them pushing the pawn forward. And the other trick is that you want to play the bishop to B4 to pin this knight. So you know what? Let's go ahead and go E6 real quick. Maybe E5 is a good move here for her. Knight H3, definitely not the best move here. A knight on the rim is grim. So now we'll go Knight F6. And here we're threatening the pawn. Here most people are going to play this Knight C3, and this is exactly what you want. So let's go Bishop B4. The idea is the pin, so now I'm threatening to take on E4. And yep, I just won a pawn now. But let's just make sure here. Yeah, M3gan can get quite mean, so let's do it. Okay, so bishop takes, pawn takes, and then when do we take with the knight or the bishop? I don't play the Owens too much, so we'll do knight takes. Oh, so there is an idea here with queen to G4 after knight takes. No, you know what? I think this works out perfectly. If the queen went to G4, the knight comes back to F6. And then if the queen took on G7, then rook G8, and then I have the attack on G2. So this worked out perfectly. No need to trade this knight for the bishop, at least not yet. This knight is definitely superior. So let's just keep playing some good chess here. Let's go ahead and castle. Follow the strategies of chess over here. G3. Terrible move again by M3gan. I'm so glad she can't hear me because she would not like my commentary on this game. Yet a bad move here, but making the light squares weak around the king. You could almost imagine a knight here on H3, at least my knight, and that would actually be a checkmate. I want to keep developing. Let's go ahead. We don't, most people here will play D5 really quick, but this kind of kills our own bishop. So here, let's go for like a Nimzo plan and just play like D6, and then bring the knight to D7 here. And then in the future, if they ever do harass this knight, we'll play F5. We're doing kingside attack. We're going to send it. Here we go. So let's start off with D6 here. We're going to slow roll it up. Slow roll it up. Bishop E1. She doesn't know what she's up to. I mean, she's only 1250 at this point, so I guess we can't, make fun of her too much. Knight to D7. She's here to help people. Knight to D7. Maybe she's planning on like F3 or something to kick this. Nope, it just looks like she's making random moves here. And so I want to play the knight to F6 here. But first what I'm going to do is play F5. So that when the knight comes in, basically you want to push your pawn forward so that when the knight does come in, you can also keep ideas with the rook sliding over in the future. So let's go F5 here. You can see over here, this is one of the benefits and why people like to play this line so much. There's really no weaknesses here. That's so easy. C4, so maybe C5 or D5 is coming into the future. Let's just keep running forward here. Rook F6 is a move. H6, or I should just go Knight F6. You know what? I'm dreaming about this Knight G5 F3 or H3. So we're gonna go Rook F6 or Queen F6. This seems to have a little bit more power on it, right? Queen F6. And it comes with a free tempo. Yeah. Let's do that. Queen F6, and then we're going to go Queen to H6 here. And the idea is to play knight g5 here, so we can try to get this going. Perfect. So now we have knight g5, and this is just winning here, because we have the double attack of knight f3 check, knight... Ooh! M3gan did it. She did it. So, I guess I overspoke there. d5 kills my bishop. And I'll probably go e5 here, but one of the good things is now you see that there's a lot of weak squares here. So e5. Ooh, maybe this knight e5. Look at this move. Ooh, I like this one. Let's keep the attack going. Maybe M3gan will get a little too ambitious and take here, and that will be checkmate right away. So let's go. Knight e5. Okay, no, she's picking up what I'm putting down. So pawn takes here. Like, I just want to open this diagonal. Why are you being so mean to me? Knight f3 check. It's a check, but you know, pot receives check, pot gives check, right? A standard move here is rook a e8 that you could just kind of play if I was, you know, strapped on time, but I don't think I'll do that right away. I really like this knight h3 idea, so I can take on d5. Yeah, I think we're gonna just do that. Knight h3. I want to get rid of this knight. Ooh, gathering auxiliary data or data. I don't know. I like how you like to say it. Queen takes on h3, and here again she can't take because the checkmate on g2. So she went here, queen b5. I guess the idea was just to defend the pawn. So let's just kick her away. I don't see any good squares she can run to next. So let's go a6. Maybe queen b3 will get played. I think it's the only way. Yeah, so she can defend here. And she's really killing my idea. That's okay. New idea. Rook f6, rook h6, and also f4 here. Let's go f4 here. f3 is game over. Okay, so she takes. Perfect. Rook takes tempo. Now, rook g4. Okay. Another nice move by her. Man, M3gan. Stop it. Bishop g3 would be a good idea. Let's get this last one into the game. Or should I take on d5 first? Taking on d5 is solid. Doubling up rooks is good. No, we'll let it be because you can see that this will open up over here. So let's just double up the rooks. And also, you know, worst case scenario, my queen can just take. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers, and she has 1, 2. If we can kind of hear it coming, right? Oh, also maybe just rook f6 here. I think they're expecting me, or she's expecting me to take on f3. But let's go rook f6, rook g6. And is that checkmate even? I don't think so. No. Let's just take. Check. Gathering auxiliary data. Rook takes. And then I think queen takes at the here. Ooh, so she didn't do it, huh? I think queen g4 check is just winning here. Obviously, this a3 move had nothing to do with the position. Taking here is okay. And after bishop takes, maybe, you know, a check, but then the bishop blocks. So, what do we do here? It's all about the light squares right now. I'm taking queen g4 check, and the king has to go to f1. If only I can get my light square bishop into the game. I keep saying this. Maybe b5. Again, I'm not really threatening because she can just take. Alright, let's go pawn takes. I'm getting sick of this. I'm sick of this. Rook g3 check. That doesn't do anything. Rook f5, threatening bishop takes d5. And they can't play c4 here due to the pin. So they'll probably just trade rooks there, which is good. Okay, so rook f5. Queen c4. Bishop takes should now just be winning, because now, again, when I opened up this diagonal, this is the square I'm actually fighting for. And let's just take a look real quick. We're not in like a too big of a rush here. What's this all about with this queen c4? Any threats? I don't see any. Bishop takes on d5. I mean, I guess there's ideas of taking on c7. I'm not too worried about this. Okay, so the idea was to go here. But this just loses now, right? Yes. Rook check here wins. Rook check here wins. Alright, cool. So if rook g5 check, queen g2, we just take and we win. Rook g2, then the rook can take and check. And after rook g5, if the king goes to h1, well, walking up down the diagonal, that should be a pretty easy one, right? Alright, let's do it. Rook g5 check. Gathering auxiliary data. And yep, she has to block with the queen. Rook takes here actually is a very nice move. She cannot take the queen because of the pin, and if she takes on here, then I have this checkmate on f1. Alright, so rook takes f2. And there we go. Checkmate in 1, 2 moves, 3 moves. Actually, checkmate in 2, so check. Have I done something to upset you, she says? Nothing at all. No, you're doing a great job. I'm actually very happy with you right now. And here, you can hopefully spot the checkmate in 1. If you're lazy, you'll play something like queen f3 check, and then the bishop will block, and then you checkmate. Although if you realize, oh, excuse me, if you take a look at this, you'll see that, well, we could just go bishop c4 check in. That's actually mate, and even queen d3 is check in mate. Which one do you use? Always use the weaker piece. They don't get the checkmate as often. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this. Now, this was not too bad of a, not too bad. I got my little 3 crowns here by beating M3gan. A very nice bot, at least in my opinion, although I haven't met her in person. Here we got to do a little study on the Owens opening too, so hope you guys enjoy that. We'll see you in the next video.